Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Gibson now to return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Jahan Dotson, the intended receiver. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. Offense is set, 1st and 10. Zone read give here to Barkley. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They go to Barkley again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Rolling left, buying some time. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Hurts on 1st down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Saquon Barkley, the intended target. So it's 2nd down coming up. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that
he does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's down to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Forced out to his right. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion.
That is tremendous defense. First and foremost, he's got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, boy, that is a huge win for the defense.
He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set.
From the gun is Purdy. Finds the in route complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a frozen rope, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and the respect factor grows hundredfold with your teammates.
That one's caught along the left sideline. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And he has this down to the 34. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a 49er first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now it's Purdy. And he won't find anything here. They're there to drop it for the sack on what's likely the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's 49ers football. We'll see if they can close things out for a win. Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Purdy throwing here. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Back to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Eagles 8 points behind. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
63.
Back to throw, Hurts. Finds a seam down the middle. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
First down, Eagles.
He'll look to throw it. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it'll be second down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. To throw. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play, down to the 19. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. They'll come up on 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Here he is to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it. And this is going to get him right up near that first down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. But a short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Throwing now. That is caught. He's got Brown. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Eagles first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Setting up to pass. Escapes the pocket. And they got there in time. He's taken down. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And they're still up, Rocky brings in the touchdown, and now they've got a shot to force overtime. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw, and he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
They knew what they had to do. First the touchdown, now a 2-point try to tie it.
The Eagles will
Hurts looking to throw. He has it, and the conversion is good. He's into the end zone. Oh, looks like we may be headed for overtime. They're not out of it yet. That conversion successfully tying this game and puts us, of course, on track for overtime.
So much momentum gain, long odds to get those 2-point conversions, but now you got to have discipline. We know, we've seen it in playoffs. With limited time left, you got to make sure you finish the deal and carry this momentum you've just gained into that extra frame.
Garindo to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Finally caught, and he lost the football. And they jump on top of it. Ooh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game. jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Purdy on first down. He's going to push one deep down the... Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Andrew Makuba makes the play. And the Eagles are stuck on the return. So a turnover on the final play of regulation. And this game is not over yet. Well, Brock, 4 quarters couldn't decide a winner, and now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
From the jaws of defeat, they snatch this game away. And now we're off in overtime to decide it. Bigsby with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll start this one out with Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Hurts now from the gun. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here's Hurts. Finds Barkley underneath. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
And an Eagles first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Hurts tucks it, starts running. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another kid at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. The extra point is good, and that's a big one. Now their defense just has to defend a 7-point lead here in overtime. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
And they're on 35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Now it's his turn in overtime. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Watch out! Yellow.
Pretty throwing here on first. Look at that power, deep left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Back to the air on second. Purdy. Rose caught. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And that's a 49er first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Stick into the air here. It's Purdy. That one's complete right side. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Completed over the middle. And he's going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it first and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and goal at the
Again, it's Brock Purdy. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal at the 9-yard line.
Second and goal from the 9 here. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. A pickup of 4. That brings up third and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult fourth down decision.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
A 5-yard loss. It's fourth and goal.
Purdy gonna go on fourth. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition.